Hello everyone, welcome back to the Rise of the Golden Idol. We're doing part 5, supposedly the final chapter, Pinnacle. We sorted out a beach trip yesterday. Was there anything to actually do here? No. Okay. I don't know anything about this yet either. So we're moving on to Boardroom Brawl. A fight breaks out at OPIG HQ. Do I know any of these people? I mean, this guy is Eugene. I don't think I recognize any of these. Or no, this guy. He's the director or something of, right? We saw him at the lab once. I don't think any of the other people. I mean, maybe one of them's Elizabeth Novak. She should be here, but I don't recognize her. Ladies, please, consider the bigger picture here. Don't you see what this means? We'll reach every home in Hesperia. She's shouting whore. Is this... Frigid bitch. This isn't the young lady from the beach, right? This isn't one of the models who's been, like, brainjacked or something, I don't think. Pack of Brainy Blue Blend cigarettes. And a matchbook. Oh my, should I be writing all this down too, sir? The secretary. Yeah, board meeting minutes, 11 a.m. People present. Meeting's called to order at 11. Video link established. Outbound phone link established. Inbound phone link faulty, so we can't hear what they're saying. Idle demonstration started. Okay. A television speaker. Television is showing a live broadcast. Whoa, where did I click that brought me here? Ah, here, I see. Okay, so there's this other scene. A phone with a speaker. That's everything in this area. Unless I'm missing something. Why do you have a wheel on your shirt? Kind of weird. This is Eugene drawing something, or writing probably, I guess. Jack, I don't know who this is. This is Marie Westlake, and this is... What's his name, like? Oh, the CEO's name is like Nathan Hoyle or something, right? I don't remember this guy's name. I don't think I've met you. Oh, hello. Just a clipboard, huh? Stand clear. So... I wonder... if they're demonstrating the memory transfer facility by, like, having someone write something secretly and then transfer their memory of writing it to someone else and then have them predict it. There's kind of a hidden area to draw stuff or write stuff here, and here someone's writing and being recorded or having their memories borrowed, or probably more likely being fed in here. This is the idol. That's one day, right? A day? Yeah, because the donut was like a minute or a second. And the square was a month. Okay. Take it up with Eugene when he's done drawing. In his infinite wisdom, he changed the plan at the last minute, so I didn't have time to do your tasks. He's carrying a lens for some reason. Demo prep. Eugene's orders and Tessa's orders. Oh, I wish these were larger. Tessa's is a triangle, barely? Okay, hers are the last two. And these two are both quacks, right? Tape off ZOI, the Zone of Information. Maybe. Zone of something, I assume. Interaction? Erect curtain booth. Set idle to 1 minute. They crossed it out and said 1 day. Fix lab phone transmitter. Receive Mr. Spender at reception. Never mind, Marie's going to handle that. Spender, I think, is the manager. This guy, right? Thought I told you. Oh. I didn't realize this was you. This is Tessa? I thought I told you to fix the phone, Jack. How are we supposed to answer the board's questions? How did I get here? So this guy has lost a day of his memory, we imagine. Love Motel. Next day half off. Valid for 30 days from your checkout on April 26th. I don't remember what today's date is. Elephants never forget. Today must be the 26th because this is where the demonstration is. So you're supposed to travel 3 hours away to a motel. Go to a demonstration, which is at the place where he's staying, or in the same city. Go back to HQ. He went, okay. Don't worry, Mr. Spencer, sir. It can take a few minutes to reorient yourself. This is all perfectly normal. NDA. I, Tristan Dreyfus, whoever that is, hereby agree not to disclose any information obtained through my internship with the Olympus Pinnacle International Group, OPIC. I understand that to do so could result in a substantial lawsuit. Is that you? Zone of influence. Now that's some good gossip. Wait, how was I affected when I'm outside the zone of influence? Gossip? Who's gossiping? You? You dirty dog, Tim. Now, how can I use this to my advantage? I see. This is Tim. So Tim Spender, was that his name? So Eugene is like, well, someone is getting Spender's memories. He traveled for work for this event, but he stayed at a love motel, and now suddenly other people know this happened. They are getting his memories replayed, or someone else got them or something. He doesn't remember it, but everyone else knows. As you can probably tell from the jump in music and animations, I had to get up for a few minutes, and I've mostly kept my train of thought, I think. The last thing we looked at was, well, I don't know, something around here, but we determined, like, what was happening to this guy, right? He went and stayed at a love hotel on his business trip. Love motel, actually, right? And there's some gossip about it, and we're all getting his memories, which he doesn't have. It's not clear exactly whether they're, like, I think Eugene Marmot is writing down what he's remembering of Tim's day, probably. And so there's a few more things I know, I think. So Eugene, at the last minute, changed the plan. In particular, the idle was set to a minute, and then it became set for a day. So I think the manager here was expecting to go in here and write something down and then have his memory of it transferred to Eugene to, like, write down what he had done. But Eugene changed the plan and made it a whole day's worth of stuff. So this guy figured, okay, they're taking my memories, but only a minute. No one's going to know about this little indiscretion of mine. But then someone did find out. I also thought about this elephant. What is this here for? Elephants never forget. Okay, we're talking about memories, sure. But I kind of think this looks like a revenge note, right? Like, I didn't forget what you did to me kind of thing from someone here. The only person I can think of who has been wronged by this guy is Marie. And she's, you know, talking him down. So it's plausible that she somehow arranged this and said, hey, I didn't forget, but I don't know. It just seems like more Eugene hijinks, really. So that's a possible side quest. Or side, not quest, you know what I mean. The other thing is, back in the boardroom, one of the board members was calling the other one a whore in response, presumably, to what they're seeing on the TV screen. And so I imagine she was the one staying at the Love Motel with this guy who I can't remember his name. Maybe it's Tim. I don't know. Mr. Spencer? Spender? Tim Spender? I don't know. So those are some things that might be happening. The audio cable is unplugged, but not like... It's probably just because this guy's an intern, right? It's, you know, he made a mistake with the camera. It's not some nefarious plan or something. Or a frayed cable. It just, like, is not plugged in properly and he jostled the camera or something. Elephants never forget. Yes. So he went in here, drew something, put it in a... Okay, so this is not a message from anyone. He, as part of the planned demonstration, went in here, drew something and wrote something and put it in a sealed envelope and then came out and had his memories given to Eugene, who's now sketching it. But just like everything else, he sucks at drawing, so it's a less good-looking elephant. Or, I mean, I don't know, this might actually be a printed elephant card, right? He doesn't strike me as the kind of guy who could draw an elephant this well. But no, it is on hole punch paper. It's not like a printer paper. It looks like this, right? So he did probably draw it. He's just a better artist. Okay. But then actually a whole day's worth of his memories were transferred. Fine. Oh, the telephone. That's right. The telephone going in one direction does work. I never expected to click on a telephone and just have it shout whore at me. Okay. Names. Yeah, not sure why I need all these names, really. You were Tim Spender, I think. That's Jack Novak. Westlake Marie. Eugene Marmot. You're Tessa Navari. And we had this guy's name. Tristan Dreyfus. So the people whose names we don't have are all the board members. Oh, no, we do have Nathan Oil's name. That's right. We remember that from the lab scene. So there are 20 total names and 20 total slots to fill with names and 19 names to fill them with. So one of these might be the other Novak woman, the Novak woman. But I don't know. I don't know that I recognized her. I mean, I didn't. Ladies, please. Okay, not seeing any names. Oh, of course, you're Jeremy Drake. Secretary. So we need to identify these two other people. We don't have a Patel yet. We don't have a Jasmine or an Annette. I mean, Jasmine. Oh, Annette Spender. I see. Well, you wouldn't imagine someone would be called a whore for sleeping with her husband. And, you know, probably you would have a different negative reaction if it were some other relative of hers, right? Her dad or something. So this must be the non-spender woman, i.e. Jasmine Patel. And you are a net spender. Simple enough. All right, let's see what we can do to piece together the events. I think I know broadly what happened, but often I think that and discover there's something I didn't put together. At Opig's laboratory in something Wells, right? New Wells? The team held a demonstration to show that the idol could give and take memories. The idol was used to take, okay, I guess, a day's worth of memories from Tim Spender and then give it to Eugene Marmot. Yep. Okay, part 2. This included a memory of, not Tessa, Tim Spender and Jasmine Patel at the Love Motel at the company's headquarters in wherever that other place was. New Haven? No. All right. Let's go look at Tim's itinerary again. From Bayhaven to New Wells. Okay. Bayhaven's just a weird name. I didn't think it was real. Bayhaven. Haven, the board. Overheard this? No. Because they can't hear. They deduced this? Gossip, I guess. Via a live broadcast? Prompting the other Patel, or the other Spender, Annette Spender, to attack Jasmine Patel. Close. I mean, they didn't overhear it because the phone's not plugged in. So that does kind of, yeah, I don't quite understand how they were able to determine this with the audio line not plugged in. Because Tim's memories were given to Eugene, but it's not like he's drawing Hubba Hubba on this. Right? Thought I told you to fix the phone. How are we supposed to answer the board's questions? So the board could put questions over here. I mean, you could write down answers on paper and put them in front of the camera. But I don't see them doing that. Okay, is it possible I just made some error here? Tim Spender, Jasmine Patel at the Love Motel. Bayhaven, the board. I mean, gossip could be wrong. I guess they overheard it even though... That doesn't seem right. Because they can't overhear it. There's a speaker, but there's no audio. So how did the board come to understand? Like, this phone's not making noise, even though it's connected and we can hear what's being shouted from this side. Yeah, the speaker's not even plugged in. Look at this. The cable right there. Whereas the television is plugged into whatever this nonsense is. So clearly, I mean, I wouldn't say they deduced it necessarily, but it is gossip. Maybe a drawing? But how? Like, they didn't overhear it. Clearly. They have no hearing. So, where's overheard? Oh, right, it's blue, of course. So there's deduced, predicted, received, and overheard. I guess they received it via a live broadcast, in a way? Sure. They clearly didn't overhear it, yeah. It clearly is gossip. Wait. Oh, okay. There, as usual, there's one little detail I didn't get. So, these people couldn't have learned this from the video because no one's drawn a picture of, like, Tim at the Love Motel and they haven't shown off his tickets or anything. And they couldn't hear it. They couldn't see it. What's the only explanation? They're getting the memory from the idol. Which matches with, consider the bigger picture. We'll reach every home in Hesperia. So he's realizing, look, we can record a memory once and give it to everyone who watches a TV show via the idol. So I think actually they didn't receive the gossip, they received the memory. Yeah. Okay, I mean, not an especially difficult puzzle, but I did kind of like the, like, putting things together without needing to refer to the events list. You know, there were plenty of hints about exactly what was going on, although I missed that last detail. Hoping to glean useful information, Eugene arranged to have the idol give him an entire day's worth of Tim's memories rather than just a 1-minute memory of Tim drawing. Oh, I see. And so, like, I mean, I knew this, but of course he didn't have to tell anyone, and he wasn't telling anyone that he got a day's worth of memory. Well, but I guess, like, Jack would know. So if he's pretending it was just a minute's worth of memories he got, I guess. But Jack knows better. And Tim's going to realize a day's worth of memories are gone. I don't know. Unexpectedly, the idol transmitted these memories not only to Eugene, but also through the camera behind him and into the minds of the other board members who had been watching a live video broadcast. Whoa. It's a flying thing. A flying machine. To the lab team, by now you should all have been informed about what happened here at HQ during yesterday's demonstration. Clearly, we need to capitalize on this unexpected functionality. Each of you has to submit an idea for how we do this. Ah, yes, of course. Polling the scientists for marketing plans. Each of you has to submit an idea for how to do this. Have your submissions on my desk by tomorrow. Empathy for all. For 1 minute, I meditate on the feeling of pure empathy, and we capture my memory of this. We contact the international media and have them transmit this memory live on the evening news. If everyone knew this feeling and could recall it at will, Earth would be a paradise. Max employee loyalty. HR spends 1 month increasing an OPIC employee's obedience and skill levels. In a live training broadcast, we then transfer these memories to every OPIC employee in every office. We optimize our workforce at minimal cost. The greatest generation. We pay a top teacher to spend a month intensively teaching a gifted child literacy and numeracy skills. Then we team up with a children's television program for a live episode, in which those memories are transferred to all viewers. Benefits. Intelligent children will no longer fall through the cracks of the education system. Imagine how many more will grow up to achieve great things for humanity. We could solve the world's problems in a generation. Yeah, so this sounds like Jack. Obviously, this is Tessa. Could be Eugene, but like he doesn't have ideas in his head. So, could be Tim? I don't know. He might be getting fired. Yeah, I don't know. But we don't have to figure that out today. Tomorrow we're going to move on to whatever this third chapter scene is in this chapter. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.